In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to integrate Notion Mail and Calendar. Start by opening Notion in your browser and make sure you're already signed in. Once you land on your main dashboard, just take a quick second to confirm you're in the correct workspace, because the Mail and Calendar connection will apply to the account you're currently using. Next, move to Notion Mail by going to mail.notion.so. Let the page load, and if prompted, sign in with your account. After you're inside Notion Mail, look over to the left sidebar. Near the bottom, you'll see a calendar icon. Click that icon to connect Notion Calendar. Give it a moment to complete the connection. This is what links your mail and calendar experience so you can schedule directly from inside an email. Once that's connected, go to the top of the sidebar and click New Email. If you prefer using the keyboard, you can also press C to open a fresh draft. A new Composer window will appear. In the To field, enter the recipient's email address. As you type that in, make sure you're choosing the right contact, since this is the person who will receive your scheduling link. Now move down to the Subject field. Type "Let's schedule a meeting." Enter that naturally and give yourself enough time to type it cleanly. This makes it obvious what the email is about before the person even opens it. After that, click into the body of the email. To add your availability, look for the calendar icon in the bottom right area of the Composer. You can click that icon, or if you want the shortcut method, type /schedule directly into the message body. Once you do that, a mini calendar view will appear so you can choose the times you want to offer. Now click and drag across the mini calendar to highlight the time slots when you're available. Be a little deliberate here. You want to mark times that genuinely work for you, because those are the slots the other person will be able to choose from. If you need to highlight more than one time range, keep selecting until your preferred availability is covered. When you're done choosing those slots, click back into the email body. Notion Mail will automatically insert a schedule here link into the message. That link is what lets the recipient open your availability and book a time with you. At this point, your draft is ready from a scheduling standpoint, and your mail is now actively working with your calendar. To verify calendar-related emails more easily, go to the top right corner of the inbox and click the filter icon. From the available options, choose Calendar Invites. That helps narrow your inbox so you can quickly spot meeting requests and scheduling activity connected to the integration. Now, open a new browser tab and go to calendar.notion.so. This takes you into Notion Calendar directly. Once it loads, look at the bottom left area of the sidebar and click Add Notion Database. A search window will appear. In that search field, type Projects Tasks. Type that carefully so it's easy to find the correct database. When the matching result appears, click to select it. As soon as you add that database, your tasks will start showing on the calendar. This is useful because now your calendar is not only handling meetings, but also displaying work from your Notion database in the same planning view. If you want to change the timing of a task, just click and drag that database entry to a new date or time on the calendar. Drop it where you want it, and the schedule will update visually right there. Once you've done that, you should be able to see the changes reflected on your current account, which confirms the integration is active and working across both Notion Mail and Notion Calendar. If this helped, hit like and subscribe for more quick tutorials. One thing to be aware of here, if you receive an email that includes a download link for a workspace export, you can click that link to save the full workspace zip file to your computer. That part is optional and separate from the core mail and calendar connection, but you may see it in some workflows, especially when moving or backing up workspace content. At this stage, the main setup is complete. You connected Notion Mail to Notion Calendar, created an email with a scheduling link, filtered for calendar invites, opened Notion Calendar, added a Notion database, and even rescheduled a task directly from the calendar view. That means your email and calendar are now working together in a much more practical way. Go ahead and try it on your end with a test email and a sample task so you can see the full flow for yourself. And that's basically it. You've successfully integrated Notion Mail and Calendar. Congratulations!